Apologies for that.
Your Evanston Red Devils. A senior at defense, number 3, Derek Johnson. A senior at forward, number 4, Mike.
Apologies for that. We were having some technical difficulties. Anyway, welcome to Bear Meadows City Field as the starting lineups for today's first matchup in the boys bracket get read off. It is Evanston taking on Rock Springs. The Red Devils looking for their first ever trip to the state tournament, while Rock Springs is a school that has a strong soccer tradition. So something expected versus a upstart team that's looking to break through that wall. Again, the starting lineups are being announced, and we will have kickoff momentarily on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com. Elon Alf will be joined shortly by Matthew Peterson for today's match, as we have a beautiful day for soccer, as Evanston stands on the right side and Rock Springs stands on the left. 5-seeded Red Devils, 4th-seeded Rock Springs Tigers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, and a big thank you to you for tuning in on mylocalradio.com as we get ready for this matchup. Evanston in the white and Rock Springs in the black, as we will soon have the kickoff of this one. Again, Matthew Peterson will be joining us shortly. As the wind begins to howl just a little bit. So Evanston will be moving from left to right on your screen on mylocalradio.com. Rock Springs defending on the right side. As we will get ready to put 40 minutes on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard and get ready to kick this one off. Again, the Red Devils have never made it to a state tournament before. Win today, and that distinction will be gone. Red Devils will kick it off. It'll be David Perez that stands at the center for Evanston. Joined now by Matthew Peterson. And Matthew, games don't get bigger than this.
No, especially with what's at stake here for the Red Devils, trying to punch their ticket to Cheyenne for the first time in program history. And what better way to do that than take down your rivals from just 100 miles east in Rock Springs?
We had an Evanston-Rock Springs baseball game that Evanston was victorious in. Let's see if we can get the same result in soccer for the Red Devil faithful, who've been waiting so long to go to state tournament. Derek Johnson with the clear out and trying to find Dante Sinche. Kicks it right back. Right now, Evanston looking very good possession-wise, but it's very, very early to start. 39-36, it goes out of bounds. Throw in coming to Rock Springs. All the action happening on that far side as Kuchafek Godina kicks it over to Cornea. He'll boot that one high and finds it. His man. Good through ball to Sinche. Evanston starting on an attack. Gets into the box. And in the box, contact is made between Sinche and Carson Curtis. It will be a corner for Evanston. So Red Devils, both games that these two teams have played, Rock Springs won 2-0 in Rock Springs and 1-0 here in Evanston. Both games were won by the team that scored first, and that was Rock Springs. And all three of those goals coming in the opening 15 minutes of play. Good kick out by Caden Wiley, goes to Sinceros for Rock Springs, and now they're going to try something. But stolen and a shot from distance right into the arms of goalkeeper Hudson Conrad. Godina to Sinche. Tries to get past the defender, but it's not going to work as Logan Tepeyote, the defenseman, does a great job getting the play there. On the far wing, kicked free by the Red Devils. and will battle in the midfield for it. Through ball, trying to find David Perez, but it's calmed down yet again by Curtis. Through ball, looking on the outside. That's Braden Davies, but it is going to go over the line. Good stop by Evanston to stop the momentum. Junior Benitez with the throw-in. Finds the feet of Mendoza, wearing the captain armband. Now to Sosa, and first attempt by Rock Springs blows wide right. 37-33 remaining in the first half. Actually, now that we've got a clock that actually counts up in minutes, so we are just entering the second minute as it cleared by Worley, finds David Perez, back to Richards, through ball to Lichty. He's onside. He's off in the box. A chance for Evanston. Squares it up. The shot from the left side is diving stop by the goalkeeper, Hudson Conrad. Great look by the Evanston Red Devils. See if they can get something else going, as it'll go to Sinceros on the near side. Hands off to Sosa. Through ball, and the defense of Evanston will be calmed down by Jeffet Godina, who kicks it over the line to take away the big opportunity for Rock Springs. The stakes couldn't be any higher, as the winner will move on to state in Cheyenne next weekend. The loser, their season will come to an end at approximately 1:30 this afternoon. Godina with the through ball, looking for David Perez, and he finds him. Perez gets the ball taken away by Curtis. And Wiley in the midfield, looking for Micah Lichty, and it finds him. Whistle is blown. It's like it might have touched the hand of Lichty as it was coming down. So a throw-in or a free kick coming for William Hamilton of Rock Springs. Oh, it's going to be a white free kick. So, excuse me, the way they were playing it out, it looked like it was Rock Springs, but they changed that it is Evanston, and Caden Wiley will take it. A direct free kick on the way, a big chance for Evanston. 35-46 remaining in the first half. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, Wiley bounces this one high into the net, and that one is in and out of the hands of the goalkeeper. Ball, though, is finally calmed down by Hudson Conrad. Evanston with all of the chances early, like what we saw against Jackson and Star Valley, as the Red Devils trying to get a through ball, but it'll be taken away by Mendoza. Header by Wiley, trying to set up a shot for Lichty, but it's taken away again, this time by Conrad. He goes to the near wing. Skirts along the line, kicks it free. Burgos steps in front of it. Sosa gets around Burgos, and he's off and running on the near wing. Sosa tries to get around one defender, and he will. Sosa centers it up, but stepped in front of it is Yuli Saints. 34-49. Shot from Rock Springs goes right into the waiting arms of Worley. That was a good look by Mario Mendoza. 34-37 remaining in the first half. Still 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Trying to find Micah Lichty with the Red Devils. Wiley heads it to Richens. Tries to pass it around, and we got a battle in the midfield. Mendoza, who got one good look already, distributes to the outside to Panzer. Mendoza on the near wing. Cross taken away by Godina, and it's a throw-in for Rock Springs. Matthew Peterson, quickly your thoughts and impressions on the first 6 minutes of play.
Yeah, it's been a lot of Red Devil attack right now and being very efficient on the counterattack as Rock Springs is trying to settle in, but Tigers, they've had success against Evanston.
And shot right at Rylan Worley. He's able to stop that one. 33-44 and counting to play here in the first half. Kick out to Omar Burgos on the near wing. He puts on the brakes. Omar tries to get around one guy, and he gets it to Caden Wiley. It's kicked free, and now setting up something for Rock Springs. Davies, though Derek Johnson will kick that one free. Here's Sosa. Shot is in the net. It's happened again. No way. That is the same shot that put Rock Springs up 1-0 In the game against Evanston, it was perfectly struck by Sosa with 33:15 left in the first half on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard.
Yeah, just a beautiful shot, right? He has the wind help him out a little bit, dips down at the last moment, but wow, just a perfect shot. Nothing Worley could do about it.
Evanston looking to draw level quickly and get back into this one, as it was Josh Sosa who scores with 33 minutes left in the first. Panzer taken by Richens. Sosa towards the center. Now Godina on the far side. Excuse me, that's Sinche. Sinche busts through one defender, and there's no whistle blown on the contact. Rock Springs will try to launch a counter here. Mendoza to Hernandez. Shot from distance will go right into the arms of Rylan Worley. Evanston came out with the early momentum, but now you got to think that Rock Springs, with that first goal, that all-important goal, might be helping them out, as that one goes right at the hands of Hudson Conrad. I want to welcome everyone from around the western side of Wyoming to My Local Radio's coverage of the 2021 4A West Regional Tournament. You will catch all of the matches right here on mylocalradio.com. Kicked over the line by Evanston. That looked like Godina, and it'll be a corner for Rock Springs. 31-36 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. In the first, as the cross will go from one end to the other. Benitez tries to calm it down, but a whistle called. It will be a goal kick for Evanston. Wiley kicks that one to Johnson. He heads it, looking for Lichty. He finds him on the near side. Lichty tries to go down the line, but it's a cross, and that's going to be a throw in for Rock Springs. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. Evanston with David Perez on the near wing, crosses it up, but it's taken away by Mendoza in the box. Davies tries to thread it to his teammate on the far side, Logan. And now Rock Springs working on the far wing. Mendoza sets up a shot, and that one is going to be poked out by Rylan Worley. What a play there by Rylan. Be a corner kick for Rock Springs. Taking it is Junior Benitez. And this one goes right in the box, but it's too hard, too strong. And Evanston will watch Rock Springs take it to the corner, still in play, but Godina takes it away, and he'll kick it out of bounds. 29-13 remaining in the first half, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
When you want something custom built for your precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston.
Still 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Leading is the Rock Springs Tigers as they have come out on fire. But now Micah Lichty with the chance to level it up. He crosses it up, gets it off of the goalie, and he bounces it high. Great stop by the goalkeeper, Hudson Conrad. So Evanston trying to get back on the attack after giving up a goal to Rock Springs. That was Josh Sosa, who scored with 33 minutes left, so only 7 minutes in the first half. Goes Caden Wiley, headed away by Curtis. Now setting up something for Micah, but he is offsides. It'll go back to Rock Springs. Great goalkeeping by Hudson Conrad. And if Rock Springs is able to hold on, we got a long way to go. That might be something we talk about, is the play by him. Kicked over the line by Rock Springs, and Evanston gets it back quickly. Godina going to throw it in on the far side. Wiley looking for Perez, but it will be escorted over the line. Last touch by Rock Springs. It looked like Panzer. Throw in action in the box and kicked out by Rock Springs. So Evanston's going to keep it on the attacking third as it's kicked free by Curtis. This one bouncing at the feet of Sosa. He's already got one goal. Threads it to the right side to Davies. And this one will go wide left. And as you mentioned, Matthew, we're seeing Evanston be the aggressors, but Rock Springs definitely capitalizing on the counterattack.
Yeah, they made most of one of them, right? And for Evanston, they're going to look back and think, if Micah Lichty can make one of these opportunities find its way to the back of the net, that would really open the floodgates, I think.
Worley kicks it away for the Red Devils. Finds the foot of aforementioned Lichty. Richens with a good takeaway. Looking for Sinche on the far side. Sinche loses the ball to Curtis, who has been a defensive mastermind for the Tigers thus far. Throw-in coming. It'll be Evanston's ball with 25:07 and counting remaining in the first half. Thrown into the box, looking for Richens, and Curtis tries to get it in the center of the box for Lichty, but I tell you what, Hudson Conrad is where he needs to be for the umpteenth time already this morning. Kicked up high, bounces at the feet of Jafet Godina, but taken away by Mendoza. Hernandez, but kicked free by the Red Devils. Richens wide open, gets it over to Micah Lichty, nice touch. Back to Richens, shot at distance, goes to the far post wide. So with 24-19, it's still 1-0 Rock Springs on the Impact Physical Therapy board with a goal kick coming for the Tigers. Go ahead.
We saw Sosa give it a shot from way out and reap the rewards. That time Lichty trying to play tit for tat.
Benitez on the near side, taken away by Sinche. it'll stay with Evanston. So again, you got to think Evanston has time of possession right now, but they're not leading in the most important stat, which is the scoreboard at the moment. As Rock Springs has done a great job with counterattacks, David Perez takes contact in the box, no whistle called, and it will be is that going to be a goal kick? It is a goal kick as it came off of Perez's foot and over the line. This one kicked out to Sosa. Center of the field, Mendoza. Back to Sosa. Looking on the far wing, but broken up by the Red Devils. This one is going to be onside for Evanston, taken away by David Perez, but too hard of a first touch, and it bounces right into the hands of Conrad. At the center circle, and battle in the midfield, finally won by Caden Wiley. Sosa with the takeaway, though. He's already got one goal, and they're going to call a foul and a yellow card coming to Wiley. He didn't see the card, but he did see it hit the air as the wind took it away. So a yellow card for Caden Wiley and a free kick coming for Rock Springs.
Wiley will have to check out now for a period of time, and this is going to be the first change for either side, I believe, right?
I believe so, as Evanston will bring in, I'm trying to see a number. I want to say that's Logan Garfias, but I'm not 100% sure. It is. So the free kick will be taken by Hernandez. Evanston puts up a two-man wall.
22 minutes to go in the opening half.
Hernandez gets the whistle, and we're away. That one is going to go wide left, and I think the wind might have had something to do with that one, as it looked like it was on target but kind of blew away. Either way, Worley was where he needed to be, where I don't think that would have gone in if it was on target, but either way, a goal kick coming for Worley. Kicks to the outside, finds Garfias. Lichty, through ball, looking for Richens, and it is over the line. Last touch, though, is Evanston, as the defender did not make any contact with that one. Panzer with the throw-in. Here's Panzer again. Through ball, Sosa. Kick right side to Benitez on the far wing, but Godina kicks that one towards the Bear River. Throwing quickly for Rock Springs. They lead 1-0 with 21:24 remaining. We'll take a break. We'll have more of the first half when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com. Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to Bear Meadows City Park. Still 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but Rock Springs is threatening. High kick from the near wing, fielded by Worley. He kicks that one away. Tries to bound at the feet of David Perez, and he's got a chance. Here comes a foot race between the keeper and the teams, and that's going to be a
yellow for
Perez. Evanston faithful not happy with that call.
You know, it's the right call. I mean, Conrad's got a right to the ball.
Yeah.
And Perez just kind of took the legs out from beneath him.
So it'll be a free kick for Rock Springs. Caution, the term health insurance may immediately put you to sleep. Not this time. ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, has made healthcare more affordable or even free. You've got to check it out because these new changes could save you thousands. If you were previously ineligible for subsidies, had a COVID diagnosis in your household, or collected even 1 week of unemployment benefits, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. Some programs have no income tax. Open enrollment continues through August 15th. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to learn more. Under 20 to play in the opening 40, and Rock Springs still with a 1-goal lead as it's 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston, though, in the attacking third. Richens with a shot from distance goes way high. It would have cleared football uprights, how we've been playing in a stadium with uprights, but it is a goal kick for the Rock Springs Tigers. Carson Curtis to kick it away for the Tigers. 19:10 to play in the opening 40. As this game feels like it's kind of flown by, Matthew.
Yeah, it really has, although it's a pretty, constant clock in soccer.
Some games that clock feels like it ticks by slower than others as Cornea boots that one to the midfield. That is number 21, Cineros. On the near side, Burgos can't get there, but Derek Johnson does, and he will kick it away. Beautiful day and a good crowd here for our first game of the regional soccer tournament. Mendoza takes the shot at distance, but Johnson puts his foot in front of it and deflects it over the line. Panzer. Mendoza. Back to Sosa, who's got the 1 goal in the game. Sosa with some nifty moves. Tries to put his foot into it, but is pushed off the ball by Garfius. Through ball, looking for Michael Lickney. It is going to be Renova, kicked over the line. Who was the last touch? It will stay with Evanston, so the Red Devils again on the attack. Throw in, looking for Lichty, but kicked free by Panzer. Sosa. Through ball, looking for Davies, but kicked free by Johnson. Mendoza to Hernandez on the far end. Benitez. And it's a foot race between Benitez and Jafet Godina of the Red Devils. It's over the line. Good defense by Godina to cause him to go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick. We want to thank you for tuning in to MyLocalRadio.com's coverage of the 2021 4A West Regional Soccer Tournament. We'll have every game, both boys and girls, right here on MyLocalRadio.com. CJ with the kick out, but the battle at the midfield does look like we're going to get a counterattack from Rock Springs. Benitez kicks it into the back of a Red Devil, and now a shot from distance goes right into the waiting Rylan Worley. 16:38 to play in this first half. 1 goal given up, and it goes to Rock Springs. Lichty kicked free by Garfius. Hamilton will get the throw in. Goes to Hernandez, who has now switched sides. He was playing on the far wing, now he's on that near wing. Cross to Sosa, but a good job by Yuli Sains. Sosa with a shot into the belly of Yuli. And Godina will kick that one free. Tries to end the threat, but Rock Springs keeps coming. 15:53 remaining in the first half. Tanner Newsome gets the ball and wins the battle. That's going to be a foul all day as Mario Mendoza definitely pushed Newsome down from behind.
I think Richens right now is frustrated that no play on was awarded. The Red Devils were flying down the field, and a whistle halted all the progress they made.
Of course, Rock Springs head coach Romario Candelaria must be happy with his squad's opening 35 minutes, or 25 minutes, kicked free by Cornea. And now we still have battling at the midfield. Ball settles on the attacking third for Evanston. Renova in pursuit. Ricardo Renova finds Richens. He can't get the header to go to a friendly face, and it's cleared back to the midfield by Rock Springs. Renova to Garfius, taken away though. Tough defense by the Rock Springs Tigers, and a late tackle coming against Garfius. Aiden Hernandez to take the free kick for Rock Springs as they lead 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 14:29 to play here in the first half. Kicks it free to the left side. That is Cisneros. Burgos, though, wins the battle, gets the ball back. Stepped out of bounds as it was popped out by Sosa. Sosa only a sophomore, and he's got the one goal for Rock Springs, so only the beginning of his high school soccer career. As Omar Burgos will get ready for the throw-in with 13:47 to play. Burgos finds Sinche, but it loses the ball, kicked free by Omar. And it's a foot race won by Benitez. Defense by Evanston holds up as they kick it over the line. Throw in coming for Rock Springs. 13:27 to play in the first. That one kicked free by Godina, looking for Renova. It gets past the defense. Here's a chance for Micah Lichty if he can get there, and he does. Lichty hits the ground after light contact in the box, and now it's going to be kept in bounds by Hamilton. And that one's taken out as Rock Springs couldn't keep it in. Throw in coming for Evanston, and a stop coming, and York Lacose, the German transfer student, enters the pitch.
Yeah, to rewind, give credit where credit is due. Hamilton just made an amazing play. I mean, he completely neutralizes the threat from Lichty, and then he's able to run up the pitch for a little bit and give his defense some time to get back.
Burgos with the throw-in goes backfield to Johnson, who kicks it towards the field. And you could see from the look on his face as soon as he struck that one, he's like, that's not where I meant that to go. Caden Wiley, though, trying to win a battle, frees up David Perez. Always dangerous as he goes to the outside of the box, puts a shot up from distance, goes right into the waiting hands of Hudson Conrad, who hasn't been tested in a little bit. He throws it out to Sosa on the near wing. Wiley trying to read the play, but Sosa is off and going. Puts on the brakes, leaves the ball behind, kicked free by Wiley. Lichty challenges for the ball and kicked free by Yorick. Looking for Renova. Can he calm it down? No, swing and a miss by Panzer. Renova tries to race to the square, but Carson Curtis kicks that one over the line as the sun is shining here in Evanston, Wyoming. Renova on the far side, and he's still got the ball, but he hits the ground and tries to stay with it. Here's Yorick. Newsom trying to set up Perez, and now Wiley takes the shot from distance, and that one just misses the top bar. With 11:13 to play in the first, it's still 1-0 Rock Springs on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Carson Curtis will kick it free for the Tigers. This one along the far side, and it is calmed down by Wiley. Kicks that one looking for Renova. I believe that was actually Newsom. Lacose kicks it free. Looking for Micah Lichty, and now David Perez on the near side. Crosses it up, and it goes off of the foot of Hamilton and over the line. Throw in coming for Evanston. And a sub coming on for the Red Devils. I believe that's Sinche. He's going to come on for Michael Lichty.
Yeah, first time Lichty's been given a breather so far today. Sinche, a dangerous threat, though, in the scoring portion of the pitch.
Caden Wiley with the throw in. And it bounces in the box. Evanston will try to calm it down, but it's going to be kicked free by Rock Springs, so the defense holds up for Rock Springs. On the far end, you've got Meadows, but that one goes over the line. It will be a free kick, or excuse me, a throw in for the Red Devils of Evanston. 9:50 to play here in the first half. Looks like Godina taking the throw, trying to find David Perez on the far wing, and he does. Perez tries to feed it through, but it's kicked free. Looking for Renova to Sinche. Misses at the top of the box, and no one is there. Sosa says thank you very much, and he will go along the line. Great slide tackle by Caden Wiley, though, to stop the momentum.
Yeah, completely brought it to a screeching halt. Excellent and well-timed tackle by Wiley.
Connor Panzer to throw it in for the Tigers with 9:16 to play. Sosa over towards the top of the box. Looking for Benitez, shot at distance, goes wide. We'll have a goal kick and we'll take our final break. Actually, no, we don't have any more breaks, so we'll keep it right here. Health insurance can be really confusing. With the new $1.9 trillion aid package beginning April 1st, quality health insurance became more affordable. These changes could be worth thousands of dollars to you. If you've collected unemployment or lost employer coverage, you may qualify for free coverage. If you're uninsured or paying for insurance through healthcare.gov, or if you've been told in the past that you don't qualify because you earn too much, you'll want to act fast. To lock in new savings, visit debknowsinsurance.com today. Free kick coming for the Red Devils with 8:23 to play. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that have made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton, be sure to say thanks for his help providing this coverage. Wiley to take the free kick. Looks for it in the box. Come down by Newsom. Kicked free. Lacose, who definitely has a leg, as we saw in the Kelly Walsh game. Can't calm it down. Burgos. And the Rock Springs defense still holding up. Kicked out by number 15, Logan. Throw-in coming for Evanston. 7:39 to play in the first half. Mendoza. Looking downfield for Cisneros. He gets the ball, but Burgos is going to keep him there. Attempted clear out by Lacose. And now a shot from distance for Mendoza. Goes up into the air and keeps climbing before it drops behind the net. 7:08 to play remaining in the first half. It's a 1-0 lead for Rock Springs. As Worley kicks it free from the box. Lacose gets past one defender. On the far side, through ball, looking for Richens, and he finds him. Taken away, though, by Mendoza in the box. Excuse me, that's not Mendoza. That was actually Carson Curtis, who, no surprise, has been great with the defense today. It's a throw-in coming in for Evanston. This one in the box. It lands right at Sinche. He puts it in the net. No, it's going to blow wide. Great look by Sinche. Renova, though, tries to use his speed. He got it back. And great slide tackle by Burgos to put it over the line. But, man, what a blown opportunity for the Red Devils. Sosa kicks that one, finds Cisneros on the far wing, near wing, rather. Johnson with a good takeaway. Can he finish it off? Yes, he still got it. Through ball, finds David Perez. Beautiful at the feet. Perez around one defender. Gets her to Renova, who's off sides. It was a good look, but Renova gets a little bit in front of the defenders. Matthew, your thoughts on that sequence that was the best chance Evanston has had against Rock Springs really all year.
Yeah, and it's something Coach Richens talked about. They've had good opportunities, but through nearly 2.5 games, they've yet to punch the ball into the back of the net.
Rock Springs won the first one 2-0 and the second one 1-0 on a shot very similar to what we saw earlier in the game. As Burgos kicks it, but Sosa for Rock Springs is there, step in front of it. Tell you what, Caden Wiley, though, has been great defensively, trying to keep Sosa at bay ever since that opening goal. Yorick Lacose with the through ball to David Perez, and it's stepped in front of by William Hamilton. Hayden Hernandez, great kick, stopped by Godina. Wiley looking for Newsom on the far wing, but it'll go over the line. Throw in, Rock Springs, 4.5 to play here in the first half. Rock Springs leads 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. I'm Elon Off, that's Matthew Peterson. Thank you for joining us on My Local Radio's coverage of the 4A regional tournament here in Evanston, taking place over the next 3 days. We'll have 3 matches today and 2 matches tomorrow and Saturday. We'll talk more about the schedule at halftime. Mendoza goes to the box, and it's kicked free by Evanston. Sinche does a great job getting there first, but it's taken away by Panzer. Sinche with the pickpocket. Gets around one defender, through ball, trying to find Renova, but he can't calm it down. And it will be Carson Curtis who kicks it over the side. So it'll be a throw in deep on the attacking third of the Red Devils, Tanner Newsom to take it. Throw into the back to Lacose. Through ball back to Newsom. Crosses into the box. It's going to land at the feet of Sinche. Can he keep it in? Yes. Sinche shows excellent hustle. Burgos enters the box, and it's taken away by Hamilton. Out to Wiley, who has been wanting a strike from distance all year. Kicks that one high into the box. It's going to bounce and kicked free by Hamilton, and the Rock Springs defense does what we've seen them do time and time again. They get a lead, and then they just kind of go back and do whatever it takes to hold it. Newsom to throw it in with under 3 minutes to play in the opening 40. Goes to Perez. He takes a shot at distance, but it's going to go from outside the box and off of the near post. 2:42 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in the opening half. Curtis with the kick, and now he'll look for a friendly face on the far side. That is Benitez. Gets past one defender. Benitez off and running. 2:07 to play. But Godina shows his defense again, catching up to Benitez. But Junior puts on a good move. And in the box, play on, says the referee. After the contact, Curtis Richens with a nifty little move, finding Sinche. Kicks it over to Burgos. Omar sends it along the line, looking for Caden Wiley, and it just misses him. Here comes Rock Springs yet again. Sosa from the spot he got the goal from earlier, takes a shot, but this one is going to go low and slow and wide. And the defense from Evanston holds that lead, or holds the gap at 1.
Little over 1 minute remaining in the first half.
Lacose through ball looking for Richens, but kicked free by Curtis. Headbutted away by Mendoza. And now Sosa with a chance on net. Squares up, takes the shot, and it is in the net. The assist by, nope, they're going to say he's offside. The flag is up. The flag is up, so offsides, no goal. Coming was Mendoza. He tried to take the ricochet shot, but he was offsides, so no goal. Richens tries to get it past Hamilton, but he's going to take it away. 33 seconds to play. Lacose with the takeaway, through ball, looking for Sinche. Can he find him? No. Sinche does his best to get there. You could see it on his face, but it's going to go over the line. Throw-in coming for Panzer. Cisneros with the kick. It bounces on the line and over. And with 9 seconds to play in the opening half, Omar Burgos to throw it in. Bounces it at the feet of Wiley. It'll go out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the half. So halfway home, Rock Springs has a 1-0 lead, and a winner goes to state, loser their season comes to an end here in Evanston. On a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Welcome back to Evanston, Wyoming. Bear Meadows City Park, the side of this matchup. And at the half, it is 1-0 Rock Springs, thanks to a goal in the 7th minute by sophomore Josh Sosa. Elon Olf and Matthew Peterson here live on My Local Radio's coverage of the 2021 4A West Regional Soccer Tournament. And Matthew, just some opening thoughts and impressions from that first 40.
Well, this game is following the script, right? You go back to the previous two matchups between these two sides. Rock Springs scored early, and then good defense, not necessarily parked the bus. I mean, they've, had some counterattacks, but they maybe, I would say not in the first half, but let's see in the second half if they take their foot off the gas. But for Evanston, the difference maker is I think they've had better looks than they've had in the first two games. Mm-hmm. It's just about finishing one off. And if they can, equalize the score, it's going to kind of, put the ball in Rock Springs court. Hey, we've seen you do it once. Can you do it twice?
And the big thing is that seems to be a theme with Evanston lately. They had excellent opportunities at the beginning of the Star Valley game, and then they had, actually, believe it or not, excellent opportunities to go up multiple times in the Jackson game. So that is something that Coach Richens has got to be frustrated with, considering that this is kind of becoming a bit of a theme. Great opportunities at first, but they can't convert.
Yep, and they got 40 minutes to kick one to the back of the net, and then from there, it's a whole new ball game.
Would you lend $20,000 to a former employee to buy insurance? Well, ARPA, the American Rescue Package Act, could force you to do just that. If you've let employees go since October 2019, ARPA's promised free health insurance on your company plan, even retroactive coverage. but there are solutions for employees and employers. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to discover them. And Matthew, before we go to our halftime break, Coach Candelaria, he's got to be thrilled with what he's seeing. This is a team that really, Evanston and Rock Springs, they've played two really, really close matches, and the fact that you were leading the third match in a postseason game, that's got to really tickle your pink as a coach.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's tough to beat a team 3 times, right? So I think there is not a sense of calm across that Rock Springs bench right now. If anything, I think they're thinking, hey, we need an insurance goal, because if Evanston can get back in this game, we've heard the tales of late heroics, whether it's against Natrona County or Star Valley. We don't want this to be a lingering issue for the next 40. They're going to come out, and I'm going to suspect they're going to kind of take it to the Red Devils early, trying to find that insurance second goal.
And if you're Evanston, what's the key to finally getting a goal on this Tigers team, which, I mean, let's be honest, they're the number 4 seed. They don't have an impressive record. They're not a team favored to win a state title, but Evanston has had their problems with them when they play them in 2021. What's the key to getting over that hurdle?
Well, I mean, let's not completely write off Rock Springs here. It's a very good team that's been very strong defensively so far. I mean, we've seen a lot of great attacks from Evanston kind of get neutralized from Hamilton and his supporting cast. So for Evanston here, I'm thinking not a bad idea to kind of possess the ball, pass it around a little bit, and not just rely on the counterattack. Pick up some possession as well.
That's Matthew Peterson. I'm Elon Off. We'll be right back with more after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Well, we are 2.5 minutes away from the final 40. 1-0 Rock Springs on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We will have the second half when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are in half number 2 as Evanston trails the Rock Springs Tigers on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 1-0 after a goal by sophomore Josh Sosa in the 7th minute of play. And you mentioned it in halftime, Matthew, but this is kind of the script. Rock Springs scores early, and then they kind of focus on the defense.
And it's worked, in the 2 prior matches against the Red Devils, so, don't fix what ain't broken.
However, Evanston has looked at early opportunities a lot more, I think, than definitely the first game. And the second game as well, as the Red Devils trying to make the state tournament for the first time in program history. Lady Red Devils made it one time. Don't have that name, that year off the top of my head, but it is going to be a very tense second half as the Evanston fans here want to see their home team play for the rest of the weekend. Here we go, underway in the second half, and Rock Springs with the early kickoff. Meadows on the near side, crossing it, looking for Cisnero, but a great step in by Yuli Saints. On the near side, Connor Panzer. Excuse me, that's another Rock Springs defender. Sinche with a through ball to Yuli, tries to take a shot, but his foot kind of dragged on the dirt, and it's taken away. Sainz back courts it, trying to look for Burgos, but it is going to go over the line. Throw in for the Tigers. Mendoza to Burgos. Gets around one defender. Omar, through ball, finds Curtis Richens. Near wing, Sinche. And that's going to be a whistle, a foul coming up on number 15, Logan. So free kick for Caden Wiley. We'll see what he decides to do with it. Goalkeeper Hudson Conrad, who's had a great game. It's got an indirect free kick, so doesn't want a wall. We'll see what Caden Wiley does. The heavy-footed, I believe he's a junior. Yep. 3-man wall. And the whistle. Kicks it out to Richens. He crosses looking for Wiley, but stepping in front of it was Logan. Benitez takes it away and puts it over the line. Last touch, Evanston, throw in for Rock Springs, taken away by Jafet Godina, who kicks it over the crowd. Throw in for Curtis. Finds Junior Benitez, the freshman. Along the near wing, crosses it up, looking for Cisnero, but Derek Johnson is there ready for it. Wiley, through ball, looking for David Perez, and there's going to be Perez at the box, but it's kicked free by Hamilton. Perez and Hamilton battling for the ball. It goes over the line. Corner kick coming Evanston's way. 37-38 to play in the second half, just getting started. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for or own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. Corner kick goes into the box, and easy play by Conrad to keep it 1-0 Rock Springs. 37:06 remaining in the second half. Goal kick taken by Godina. Out kick to Johnson. He kicks that one high into the air. David Perez tries to get it back, but it's headed up by Curtis. Battle at the midfield, not being won yet, and it is Perez on the near wing. David takes a shot from distance, but it goes for the near post. Anyway, our mic, we've been told it's quiet, but I just turned it up, so hopefully that helps. As we go back to live action. Goal kick coming for the Red Devils. Rylan Worley, the senior keeper, to do it. Worley puts this one up in the air. It'll drop at Lichty's feet. Lichty around one defender. Through ball, and Lichty again now finds Perez. Through ball looking for Lichty. Here's a chance for Dante Sinche on the far side. Sinche taken away by Hamilton. Wow, what a play.
Yeah, offsides is going to wipe all this away, though. It was a good run by the Red Devils, no doubt about it, but I think Sinche just crept behind enemy lines a bit too far, and we get an offsides flag.
It'll be a free kick for the Tigers, as Benitez will go to Mendoza, but Evanston taking it away in the defensive third, but Benitez along the line goes off of the feet of Wiley and out of bounds. Throwing quickly to Braden Davies, the junior. A lot of young talent on this Rock Springs squad. A lot of young talent on Evanston as well, so this could be a matchup that we see in 2022 as well be a very close one. Rylan Worley to kick it away for the Red Devils. That one a low kick right at Wiley. Trying to find Richens in the circle. Headed to David Perez. Perez in very familiar territory. That's where he made his play against Natrona County. Can he get it back though? No. I might have spoken too soon. Perez never gives up on the ball. Yulee Sains go to Richens looking for David. Finds him. Lichty on the cross on the far side, but it's going to go high and wide. Back to live action here in Evanston, Wyoming. Kicked free by the Tigers, and that's a new number coming in, number 18, and I don't have a number 18 on my roster, so apologies to him. As Sosa on the far side with the cross, and that one will drop at the feet of Cisneros and over him, taken away by Burgos. And the Red Devils, looks like we got a frozen camera. That is John Parker, by the way, but we have a frozen camera. Give us 1 second. We'll set this up as David Perez tries to go on a run. It's kicked free by the Tigers. As we'll try to fix our camera right now. Apologies to everybody watching. And we're back. Still 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Wiley tries to get it back, but Sosa takes it away. Goes right side to the newly entered Parker, and it's going to get kicked over the net by Rock Springs. Another goal kick coming for Rylan Worley.
We got a corner kick here. Last touch by a Red Devil,
oh,
the officials
okay.
say, with 32.5 to go in the second half of action.
So another chance for Rock Springs, and as you mentioned during the half, Matthew, Rock Springs looking for some insurance goals, but Caden Wiley does a good job stepping in front of it. Still not out of trouble yet. If you're Evanston, kicked from just outside the box by Hernandez, and now through ball, finding Micah Lichty, but Hamilton marks that ball and kicks it free. 32:01 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1-0 Rock Springs. Burgos on the far end. Kicks it out to Johnson, through ball, and that will find Curtis Richens. Great touch by the junior. Richens rushes down the field, goes to Lichty, and there's Lichty open in the box. He takes the shot, but he blows it high. And the Red Devils will give up a goal kick to Rock Springs.
Lichty's had 3 really strong looks and opportunities so far. He's going to be kicking himself after this one if he's not able to put one in the back of the net.
And that one kicked by Rock Springs, headed up by Godina. And it'll be a throw-in for Sosa. Whistle blown, as coming on the field will be a new Rock Springs Tiger. That $1.9 trillion spending package recently approved by the federal government has an unpleasant surprise for employees and small employers, small and large. If you've let employees go since October 2019, you may have to reinstate their health care coverage on the company insurance plan and pay their premiums for up to 6 months. Wow. By May 31st, employers must notify employees of their new rights. But there is a solution. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to find out what it is. It'll be a throw-in for Evanston, as Burgos throw that one in at the feet of a friendly face. Omar tries to kick it free, but the new Tiger is doing a great job keeping them in line. By the way, that's Brendan Ellison, number 6, who just came in. Evanston, though, still trying to attack. Good pass to Lichty, kicked free by Rock Springs and into the defensive third of the Red Devils, off the head of Derek Johnson, and that is going to go over the goal line. Great hustle by Johnson. 29 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Evanston still threatening a shot on goal off of the hands of the keeper, setting up Lichty, trying to kick it free, and the Rock Springs Tigers can take a little bit of break on defense. However, they're looking for Richens. Calms down. Wiley kicked up by Panzer, and Rock Springs and Evanston battling on that defensive third shot from outside, and that one is going to go just off of the far post. Good look by Evanston, but it'll amount to nothing. All right, here we go. Goal kick coming for Rock Springs. Kicked up high, and that one bounces at the feet of Sosa. And taken away by Godina. Through ball looking for Richins. Go to David Perez, and he's out in front of it. A chance for Perez if he can get away, but the defender on top of the ball and kicked over the line. It's going to be a corner kick coming for Evanston.
Evanston creeping closer and closer to that equalizing goal. I mean, you just need a magic touch to a foot.
Richins with the corner kick with 26:41 to play in the second half. Richins sends that one in the box, and that one is going to go over the head of Dante Sinche, who took to the air to try to calm it down. And it's a throw in for Rock Springs. Wiley goes along the line, and Sosa throws it in, headed away by Godina. Calmed down now by Sinche. Or sorry, that's Saints. Wiley to the right side, taken away by, that looks like Eliason. Mendoza tries for the through ball for Eliason, but Evanston's defense forces it over the line. 25:45 to play in the second half. Mendoza takes a strike from outside the box. That's going to go over the end line. It would have amounted to nothing as the offside flag was up. Rylan Worley to kick it away for the Red Devils with just over 25 minutes to play. Winner of this game will get a berth into the state tournament in Cheyenne. The loser, their season will come to an end in approximately 25 minutes. Headed up by Yulee. Wiley kicked free by Sains, but here comes Sosa again, who's already got one goal. It's the only goal for Rock Springs. Davies tries to go to the top of the box. Good defense by Evanston, trying to challenge him. Junior Benitez on the near wing. Puts on the brakes and comes to the ground, but good hustle by Benitez to stay with it. Godina with a through ball, trying to find Richins, and Richins gets there. Through ball looking for David Perez, but Hamilton is where he needs to be. Kicks it for loose. 24:29 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Benitez, but it's taken away. Looked like Corny had a chance at it, but coming out of nowhere to get it back was Brandon Davies. Davies tries to take the shot from the outside, but Evanston is going to put the defense up and cause the corner to happen. So corner kick on the near wing for the Red Devils, or excuse me, the Tigers, as they lead 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 23:55 remaining in the second half. And that one into the net, nearly an insurance goal, but Evanston's defense is able to stand up tall and take away the great corner attempt by Rock Springs. Evanston now trying to climb out of a 1-0 hole right now, and a winner goes to state, loser the season is over match with just over 23 minutes to play. Sinche tried to get the ball away, but a good move here by Hernandez. Through ball looking for Benitez, and it is going to be a throw-in. Excuse me, not a throw-in, it'll be a goal kick Worley with the short kick to Burgos. And now Perez at the midfield. Gets around one defender. Tries to get around a second one, and he will. Through ball looking for Curtis Richens, but Hamilton does what he's been doing all day and takes away the momentum. Sosa, one touch to the near wing for Benitez. Wiley on defense for Evanston. Benitez puts on the brakes, crosses it up into the box, kicked up high by Burgos, and headed over the line by Yulee. 21-50 and counting on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Another dangerous corner kick coming for the Tigers. This one, a line drive into the box, and it's headed up and over the net by Mario Mendoza. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton, be sure to say thanks for his help providing this coverage. 21-16 to play as Rylan Worley will go on the goal kick. And it's a low line drive as the wind is blowing right to the feet of Sosa. Great slide tackle by Yulee Sainz. Back out to Hernandez and kicked over the line by Godina for the Red Devils. Throw-in coming. It'll be Hernandez who takes it. Throws it at the feet of Josh Sosa, the sophomore, who got the goal 7 minutes into the first half, and that's how we got where we are. Kicked up high by the Red Devils. Dom Mendez tries to keep it in for Evanston, but it's going to bounce in the line. Throw-in coming for Logan. It's a kind of a blooper as Evanston gets head on it. Kicked free by Richens, bounces it out to the far wing, and Panzer will beat Ricky Renova to it. It'll go over the line. Throw in coming for Rock Springs, though, as Evanston touched it last as the judgment call. 20-12 to play in this one. Rock Springs leads 1-0. Sosa with the touch. Kicked free, and now Cornea will escort the ball to Rylan Worley, who dives to get it back. Natrona County warming up as they will be playing the next game. I believe it's going to be Natrona County versus Star Valley in our next matchup on mylocalradio.com. As Evanston, with under 20 to play, trail 1-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
During the break, a scary moment for Evanston Red Devil fans. David Perez tried to take a shot, but the goalkeeper, Hudson Conrad, came out and challenged him, and Perez is definitely not looking good as he is being carried off the field. And now the Evanston Red Devils just lost a spark plug of a player in David Perez.
Yeah, that's a really tough loss for the Red Devils, especially trailing 1-0. Perez is a catalyst, a spark plug, fill in the blank. I mean, play your own Mad Lib with this one. He is very valuable to this team, so to lose him with 18 and a half minutes to go in the second half, that's going to be tough. Let's see if he's able to maybe shake it off a little bit. He got carried off the field. Now looks like he's walking under his own power. No, he's on the side, actually. He's being attended to.
He's not moving right now. He is on seated, and it looked like he could not put weight on his kicking foot, which is a scary thing for Evanston Red Devils. As that camera almost got taken out by the ball, kicked free by Peyton Cornea. Josh Sosa, a big thank you to the young men sitting in front of us who deflected that one high. As we got a whistle, it's going to be a free kick given to the Red Devils. Still looking for signs of David Perez and what's going on. It looks like he is up and, is that him up and walking now? It's kind of hard to see from this far away. It's a free kick for the Tigers, by the way, with 17:45 to play. That one kicked free, kicked up by Dom Mendez. Can he win the battle? He does. Mendez, who made a name for himself in the game against Natrona County. Yeah, that's a foul right there for sure.
Yeah, it's a free kick. He was ready for the throw-in, but a much better consolation prize for the Red Devils. A little over 17 minutes to play.
Tense moments for the Evanston Red Devils, trying to punch their first ever ticket to the state tournament. Godina with a high kick, trying to find Lichty in the box. And now Renova tries to feed Burgos, cross into the box. That one is into the waiting arms of Hudson Conrad. 16:49 to play, 1-0 Rock Springs. Johnson tries to get it around, but it's Cisneros who feeds it into the box. Cornea kicks it over and sweeps it out. 16.5 to play. Mario Mendoza to throw it in, the captain, junior. And then, interesting, Josh Sosa is a sophomore. He's wearing the captain's armband. That tells you what kind of young man he is. If as at so young, his teammates have him be a captain. Omar Burgos to kick it. Omar sends this one along the far side, tries to find Curtis Richens, but taken away by Rock Springs. Davies goes to Sosa, through ball looking for Benitez, but Godina has a beat on it, and he will try to turn upfield, and it will go over the line. Throw in Rock Springs. Mario Mendoza with the throw in, off of the foot of Benitez. Cornea kicks it right into the chest of Braden Davies. That is not a comfortable feeling at all, and I don't think it was the chest. It might have been a little lower.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
He's going to come off of the field for sure as he leaves with a hand from the fans. Rock Springs only 100 miles away from Evanston, but those of you not familiar with Wyoming high school sports, that is a hop, skip, and a jump compared to some of the distances these teams have come. The farthest, of course, Casper, 5 hours away. We have 3 hours away, Jackson. So a good following Rock Springs to this regional tournament. Through ball, looking for Micah Lichty, and a great defense by Curtis, who kicks that one through again. 15:09 to play. David Perez is standing next to Coach Brian Richens. So maybe they're looking to bring him in. Renova with the cross kick by Richens is in! Curtis Richens ties it up and the crowd goes wild with 14:57 to play. Curtis Richens has given hope back to the Evanston Red Devils. And it came in a play where it felt like there wasn't really anything brewing, but Richens just goes through and puts it in the net with 14 minutes remaining. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Evanston has finally got a goal against Rock Springs. And now with that type of momentum, we'll see if Evanston can swing it in their direction. 14:47 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. York Lacose tries to get it past defender Mario Mendoza. We'll see how Rock Springs responds as Mendez heads it up. Headed away by Benitez. Great sense of control by Wiley to not get the handball there. On the far side, it's going to be Logan who kicks it over the end. Throw in, and now Evanston's captured that momentum. It's up to Rocks. As you mentioned earlier, Evanston gets an equalizer. Now the ball's in Rock Springs court. Godina in the box. Looking for Renova, but it'll be kicked and fielded down. Lichty with a clear shot at the top of the box, takes it, and it goes into a defender of Rock Springs. Again, that defense by Rock Springs absolutely taking advantage. Lacose, through ball, taken away by Curtis. So Curtis Richens with the goal for Evanston, and Josh Sosa with the goal for Rock Springs. 13:40 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Second half. If they remain tied, we'll play 20 minutes of extra time, and if they're tied after that, it'll be a best-of-5 penalty kick shootout. It goes over the line, and a throw-in coming from Rock Springs. Everyone is playing with a heightened sense of urgency right now. Rock Springs knows they need to get going here. Matthew Peterson, what are you getting from the up-tempo that we're seeing in this one?
Yeah, ball's in Rock Springs court, like we said. Let's see if they can formulate a response, because all the momentum is with the Red Devils.
On the far side, that is Panzer. Tries to cross it up, but Lacose, playing good defense, puts his gold cleat on the ball and puts it over the line. Under 13 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mario Mendoza to Sosa. Goes to the right side. Sosa feeds it to Hernandez. Kicked free by Cornea. Now setting up Mendoza on the far end. And offsides. Evanston's getting it back. This crowd is back in the game after that goal from Curtis Richens.
And 3 substitutes are getting ready to come on for the Red Devils.
And look who's standing in the center. It's David Perez. So good to see him that he will be coming back in. Rylan Worley kicks that one free. And now setting up for Josh Sosa. Cornea kicks that one high into the Evanston air. Mendez battles Logan. And it's going to be Mendez who wins the foot race, kicked over the line by Benitez. And now here comes the 3. That looks like David Perez. And the crowd is welcoming him back onto the pitch. Sinche, Sains, and Perez. Curtis Richens came in and played that forward spot, and he is the reason why Evanston is back in this one with under 12 to play. Jafet Godina with the throw-in. Sosa at his feet. Through the legs of Sinche. Sosa, through ball. Right at Cornea, through ball, and now Renova with a chance on the far end. It's popped up high. Renova heading it over to Michael Lichty, but Curtis kicks that one free. It's going to go over the line. Throw in Evanston. Just over 10 to play. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Throw in. Kicked up high in the box. Trying to head it up is the Rock Springs defense. It will drop in the box and kicked free by Hernandez. Cisnero, who we haven't seen in a while, back in the game. He has it on the far side. Through ball, and it will go over the line. Cisnero throws it in quickly for Rock Springs, who you feel the urgency with them. Evanston, though, looking like they have their momentum. There's going to be a foul on the play. Definite contact made. It's going to be on Yuli Sains. He says, "My bad," and walks away from the ref. Good sportsmanship from the Evanston Red Devil captain. We're going to keep it right here the rest of the way. as we hit the 10-minute mark in a tie game. Winner goes to state. Loser, their season is over. Free kick goes right at Sains. He kicks this one, a floater, right at Micah Lichty. He tries to go over the defenseman, but Hamilton, who has been great all afternoon, won't let it. Renova with the through ball. He's got Sains and Sinche. Sinche with the ball, and he's pushed off of it in the box, taken away by Curtis. He feeds it to Benitez on the near wing. Godina, though, will cut in front of him and let that ball go over the line. It's a goal kick coming for Evanston. 9:15 to play. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rylan Worley, the senior keeper, to kick it free for Evanston. Goes to Godina. Through ball looking for Sinche, but Sosa steps in front of it. Cross in the box, nobody there waiting for it. And Derek Johnson goes on a foot race and escorts it over the line. As he did not touch it, it will be a goal kick for Worley. Evanston fans all on their feet, hands clasped, feeling that they could finally get the monkey off their back. Great steal by Caden Wiley. He's off and running in free space down the midfield to Lichty. He reverses it, crosses it back to Renova on the far side. Kicked in the box, headed by David Perez, and he can't get it on target.
Yeah, just a great ball there on the cross. Perez on an island by himself. It's a difficult play to make to put that on net, but a great cross from Renova.
Tell you what, the steal and run by Wiley definitely was the highlight of that one. As Rock Springs kicks this one free, Benitez with the touch. Wiley tries to take it away, but Sosa will win the battle. Still at the midfield, and there goes going to be a late slide tackle call on Wiley. The wind has started to calm down, and the sun is out. 7:22 and counting in a 1-1 game. Taking a deep breath is sophomore Carson Curtis. Whistle still going. 7 minutes remaining as now the wind begins to howl. Goes off of the foot of Logan, taken away by Dante Sinche. He's got room to work with. Renova on the wing, but it's going to be Lichty at the center. Micah trying to work with it, but it's taken away by Hamilton, who has been brilliant today. Over the line, and last touch, though, was Evanston. Throw in coming for Rock Springs. And right now, I mean, I could be wrong, but I get the feeling that Evanston is saying push, push, push. Rock Springs is just saying hang on until we can get something. Wiley kicks this one free, and it goes at the feet of Hamilton. David Perez tries to get around one defender, and he still has the ball. It sticks to him like glue. Sinche goes out to Perez. He's got room to work with. Goes to the top of the box, and shot is going to go wide right. I don't know if there was contact made, and we're going to get a corner. And no, it's definitely a goal kick.
Yeah, he just kind of bladed that one on the outside portion of his foot.
If you could, real quick, Matthew, talk about the tempos that both teams are playing at right now. There's definitely a difference in tempo between Evanston and Rock Springs right now.
Well, the Red Devils have really started to dominate in the midfield, and that's going to translate to possession. I'm not sure if it's necessarily Rock Springs trying to hang on for extra time, or if it's just they don't have a choice to make here. Very little possession lately.
Sains goes to Perez. On the right side, Perez trying to get around a defender, goes to Renova, but kicked free. Great step by Wiley to keep it on the defensive third. Renova at the top of the box, and he's still got a chance, takes a shot, and that one is off of the goal. Here comes Sinche, who tries to get the rebound, but it's taken away by Rock Springs.
What a big-time save right there by Conrad. I mean, that could have been the game winner. He's been dynamite so far today.
Jafet Godina will escort the ball right to Worley, who goes right back to Jafet, and he'll kick that one free, looking for Sinche. And a throw in by Logan, finds Benitez, taken away by Godina, through ball. And it's going to be Micah Lichty versus Curtis. It's over the line. Last touch was Lichty trying to calm it down. Throw in coming for Rock Springs.
Just over 4 to play.
Tense moments in this one, as that one I don't think even ever went in bounds.
May have landed on the line. I didn't get a good look at it, but it's going to be a Red Devil throw-in.
Godina to throw it in.
It must have landed partially in play. It was close, though. Not a great throw-in.
Godina looking for Wiley, but taken away by Mendoza. Hernandez tries the through ball, but Cornea was waiting for it. He's going to have to win a foot race. Actually, he'll just let that one go out of bounds. I don't think he had any problem letting that go. Benitez with the throw-in.
3.5 on the clock.
Goes to Mendoza. Back to Logan. He tries in the box, and now Mendoza with trying to make something happen. Hernandez steps into the box and blows it wide. It'll be a goal kick for Evanston with 3:15 to play. That's Curtis Richens coming in for Renova. So now you've probably got the 3 highest goal scorers in Evanston. Lichty, Richens, and Perez all on the pitch for the Red Devils with 2:59 to play in a tie game.
Yeah, taking Renova out for Richens really tells me that Coach Richens wants to possess the midfield a little more, and that's what Richens offers.
Rylan Worley kicks this one right into the midfield. Mendoza
offsides.
Goes to the far side, offside flag, and it's going to be a free kick for Evanston with 2:30 to play. All these fans will probably be in the stands at Evanston Middle School when the girls play at 4 o'clock against Kelly Walsh. In the same scenario, winner goes to state, loser, their season is over. Kicked free, headed up by Mendoza. Benitez tries to kick it to Davies. Great defense by Johnson to keep the ball there. Sosa to Godina, and he'll calm it down. Sinche gets the ball, tries to clear it, but Sosa distributes it to Fernandez, and that one is bopped up by Johnson. Hernandez tries to go to the box, looking for Benitez on the far side. 90 seconds to play. It's a throw in for Evanston. Sinche. Kicked free, and it'll be a goal kick. 1 minute to play, or 1 minute 9 to play. And on the far side, Omar Burgos. 50 seconds separating Evanston and Rock Springs from extra time. 46 seconds to play. This one right at Rylan Worley. 40 seconds to play. He kicks this one through. Richens at the midfield, loses possession, and he's trying to body Logan off. The ball kicked free. Here comes a free kick for Perez. This could be a big moment in the game, but it's going to be Conrad who comes out and smothers it. 21 seconds to play. Conrad kicks this one free, looking for Davies. It's going to bounce behind the defense, but Worley comes out and smothers it. 10 seconds left to play. Burgos with a through ball. Trying to find Lichty, but that is going to be kicked over the line by Hamilton, and wouldn't you know it, we're headed for extra time. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with extra time on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
We are in extra time here in the first game of the boys regional tournament. Sorry, typing in all of the stuff here.
Yeah, so here's what's on the menu right now for extra time. It's going to be 2 10-minute halves, not golden goal. So we're going to play all 20 minutes, and if the result is still the same as it is right now and we're no closer to our conclusion, we're going to go to a penalty shootout. Penalty kicks, PKs, the dreaded, nerve-wracking moment of all sports.
Yeah, and you know what? It's one of those things where you have to really take care of business here if you're Evanston. And, we talked about it at halftime. Evanston, if they can get the equalizer, then the pressure is on Rock Springs, and I think that's the situation we find ourselves in right now.
It's not golden goal, but wow, it's got to be difficult to come from behind in extra time. So it really makes you think if someone can score first, that's probably going to do it, but hey, you never know. We've seen some late theatrics throughout this season, and you can't count anyone out, but lately the tide has turned in favor of the Red Devils. Let's see if this break can maybe settle things down for Rock Springs. They had lost control of the midfield that second half of the second half, the last 20 minutes. I'm curious to see what the Tigers' game plan is coming out here, if they're going to try and sit back a little and just play for the counterattack, or if they want to go full throttle and maybe leave themselves exposed on the back end.
Let's talk about how we got here. Josh Sosa, 7 minutes into the first half, puts a goal on Rylan Worley, and then Curtis Richens with 10 minutes left, so about 30 minutes into the second half, makes it a 1-1 game.
Yeah, and you kind of felt that goal was coming for the Red Devils, right? They had several good opportunities, good looks, but let's give a lot of props to Hudson Conrad in net for Rock Springs. He has just been excellent so far, and you thought, hey, we've seen it twice already. Could it be a third clean sheet for Conrad? Richards had other ideas, though, as he was finally able to break the deadlock for Evanston. They had played nearly 3 full matches, right?
Yeah.
Before they were able to finally find the back of the net against the Tigers.
And honestly, that's one of those situations where it's interesting because now that mental block is gone, that, hey, we can score against those guys, that really does help the Evanston Red Devils moving forward.
It does. And then for Rock Springs, I would think they're going to try to get the ball into the feet of Sosa as much as they can. What a very dynamic and special sophomore for this Tiger crew. And I'm really curious to see what their offensive philosophy is, if they're going to bang it around outside the box or trying some through balls along the edges and look to cross it in.
If I'm Rock Springs, I'm keeping my eye on Braden Davies. He's that forward that he's been relatively quiet. I think it's only a matter of time before he makes a play. For the Evanston Red Devils, it's pretty obvious, I think, where you go. The fact that we saw Curtis Richens and David Perez and Captain Micah Lichty all at the in the game at one time. I think that's your trio that you look for to see if they can put in this goal.
Yep, and I'm going to be curious to see what Coach Richens does with his starting 11 right now. Does he want to go with a little more balanced midfield? That's going to include Sinche, Sains, and Richens. Or does he want to, go with the Perez, Rivera, and Renova front forward? That's not going to help out too much in the midfield, but they are special players with the ball at their feet.
Yeah, definitely Renova, who has gotten goals against big teams before, especially Jackson in the 2-1 game that they lost in Teton County. But you know what? You put all those losses, all those goals, all those moments. Of course, the highlight moment of the season thus far has been that come-from-behind victory against Natrona County. You put all those away because this is what it all comes down to now. 34 seconds separate us from the beginning of extra time. It'll be 2 10-minute periods with a 5-minute halftime in between. And if there's not a leader at the end of that, then, as you mentioned, a penalty kick shootout. And I did ask Coach Richens about that idea, and he said they have been working on that just in case that situation happens. Red Devil soccer fans will remember 2 years ago, they played Star Valley in this game, and Star Valley and Evanston were tied. They went to a PK shootout. Star Valley won at the very end. So that is definitely something that Coach Richens has been preparing. Rock Springs kicks it off to start the first half of extra time. Cisneros on the near side. Lichty tries to play defense and take it away, causing Cisneros to kick it out to Panzer. He'll go Hernandez at the center circle. And now Hamilton kicked free, and Cornea to Yulee Saints, taken away by Mendoza. Good slide tackle attempt by Derek Johnson. Yulee trying to kick it free. Shot by Benitez is blocked by the defense of Evanston and swept over the line by the Red Devils. Throw in Rock Springs. As the crowd is growing here at Bear Meadows City Park in anticipation of what could be happening here in the box, and it's a slow roller at Rylan Worley, who takes care of it pretty easily. We'll see if Evanston looks to attack early or if they are going to kick it free. As right now it does seem like neither team really putting on an attack right now. Probably kind of a slow momentum builder right now for Evanston. Throw in for the far side. I believe that's Godina. Kicked free by Benitez. Derek Johnson tees that one up and puts it into the midfield. Kicked free by the Tigers, and Benitez gets it on the near wing. Junior still with the ball on the far side. Kicks that one into the box, but Godina. Good cross looking for Cisneros. It hits him in the side and drops to the ground. Evanston's able to clear it out. Sosa kicks that one, and now he'll take the ball with Logan Garfias on defense. Sinche taken away by Logan. And over the end, it'll be a throw-in for Rock Springs. 7:45 to play in the opening half of extra time.
It's actually a Red Devil throw, and they changed their mind.
Oh, okay. Not going to complain about that as Sinche throws it in, looking for Richens, who's already got one. Richens with the through ball, looking for David Perez, but it's going to be Hamilton who kicks that one towards the scoreboard. And throw-in coming for Evanston. So now the Red Devils upping the attack and upping the tempo. 7:16 and counting left in the second half. Throw in, looking for Richens, but it'll be kicked free by Curtis. Goes to Sosa. He tries to go to the top of the circle, and that will be a defensive struggle right now. A ball battle happening. Can Derek Johnson try to win that one? And he gets the foul on Sosa. And He wants to have a talk with Sosa. It's a yellow card. So that's big, as one of the biggest weapons for Rock Springs has to take a seat.
Third yellow we've seen today, first to the Tigers. Caden Wiley has a yellow for the Red Devils, along with...
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Now it's blanking on me.
I know. Omar Burgos will take the free kick. And that one high into the air, looking for Micah Lichty. Can't calm it down, and kicked free by Hernandez. Still in the midfield. Mendez on the run, tries to get it back. It's over the line. Throw in for Evanston. Dom picks it up and throws it in quickly. Looking for Dante Sinche along the far wing. And he thought he was going to find him. We'll see, is it a corner kick or a goal kick? Both teams saying they have it, and Evanston turns out to be right, according to the officials. Big chance for the Red Devils. 6:14 left to play in the first half of extra time. And Lichty breaks free. They try to put it in the box. Kicked out to Yuli. Trying to head it on the net was Perez. That was the second time this game we've seen him try that. He can't quite dial it in on target quite yet, but you got to like the idea.
Yeah, I think headers are something that pros make look way too easy. I mean, your head is not made to direct things in a certain way, so it's not an easy feat for any player to put a head on target, especially when you're outside that 6-yard line.
Got a food truck here to service concessions at Bear Meadows City Park. Rock Springs, Derek Johnson kicks that one free, and it is going to be Hamilton who makes the last touch for the Tigers. Cisneros versus Curtis Richens, and it'll be Richens who puts it over the line as the wind begins to pick up. 5:05 to play in the first half of extra time. Panzer versus Micah Lichty, and it is going to be a foul. Someone got handsy. Both teams pointing in their direction. The referee says it will be a foul on Lichty. Gotta love it when the whistle gets blown and then both teams start pointing in opposite directions. Free kick coming up for Carson Curtis. 4:36 to play in the first half of extra time. Curtis right at Hernandez, but it's going to be Richens with the through ball, looking for David Perez. This one in the box. Perez is going to win the battle to the ball. Perez with his shot on goal. It's in! David Perez! With 4:19 left in the first, and this place is hopping.
He's been the go-to guy in late moments all season long. It's become common hat for Perez with another clutch goal.
He did it against Natrona County, and now he's done it in extra time against Rock Springs with 4:19 to play. The Red Devils get their first lead against Rock Springs all season.
4:19 to go. We still have this 4 minutes to play, and then 10 minutes more the second half of extra time, so 14 minutes and 19 seconds altogether.
Perez did his job, and he's going to take a well-deserved rest, and we'll see if Evanston looks more defensively minded at that point. Davies to Sosa.
That's a handball.
And that's a handball. He fell down and definitely hit the ball with his hand. So free kick coming for Dom Mendez. Actually won't be Mendez to take it. It'll be Rylan Worley. He puts this one down, and that one a through ball, but it will be Conrad who comes out and scoops it up. And with 3:40 remaining in the first half of extra time, Evanston leads it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Richens kicks it free. Newsom will get it to go out of bounds. Last touch was Rock Springs. So Evanston, yep, they're going to take their time getting to these throw-ins now as they have the advantage.
Oh, now you really play the game of soccer, right? Trying to milk as much time as you can off the clock.
Mendez with the throw-in, but it's going to go over the line.
Especially with the added fact of no added on time afterwards. When that clock hits 0, the game is over. So the Red Devils absolutely in no rush as we get below 3 minutes remaining in the first half of extra time.
And Rock Springs may not be in a rush to get it off, as you mentioned, under 3 minutes. They may want to get to a break to stop the momentum as much as possible, as Hernandez kicks that one free into the midfield. Benitez with the cross, and there's no one there. Micah Lichty will pick it up with the pink cleats. You've got a goal from Richens and a goal from Perez. Lichty is the only one of the big three who has yet to contribute in the back of the net, but anytime he's on the field, he's definitely a must-have player. Kicked free by Sains, and it'll go over the end line. 2:08 to play in the first half of extra time. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebNosinsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebNosinsurance.com today. Newsom feeds it along the near wing, looking for Ricardo Renova. 96 seconds to play in the first half. Evanston might be smelling blood in the pool, but it's taken away by Curtis. He's off and running on the far side. And it will be a Josh Sosa feed. 1:19 to play. Sosa crossing it, looking for room in the box. Braden Davies, but it's going to be defense of Evanston. Going to try to keep him blocked out, and there's nothing doing there. Kicked free by the Red Devils. And with 1:04 to play, Rock Springs kicks it over the line, throw in Evanston with 59 seconds remaining in the first half of extra time. We will play another 10 minutes after this, but if Evanston can hang on, that would be it. Garfius, through ball, looking for Lichty, and this one goes into the box. It will be Curtis who takes it for Rock Springs and tries to keep it in bounds, and he won't. It'll be a throw-in for Evanston with 33 seconds to play. Curtis Richens to throw it in for the Red Devils. 27 seconds to go in the first half of extra time. Omar Burgos, yeah, they'll put the ball down. As you mentioned, they are going to take as much time off the clock as they can with a 1-goal lead in extra time. 13 seconds remaining in the first half of extra time. Richens goes to Burgos. Good defense, though, by Panzer. Burgos tries to thread through a trio of defenders. Here comes a shot from distance by Garfius. Puts it up high, and that's the end of the first half. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the finishing touches of what's been a classic. Evanston and Rock Springs on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on MyLocalRadio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Well, buckle your seatbelt, Red Devil fans, as we are in the second half of extra time. Evanston with the lead after a goal by David Perez in the first half of extra time. 6 minutes into it, and the Red Devils have to hang on for 10 more minutes, and that would do it.
And for Rock Springs fans, you got to wonder how aggressive they're going to get in the final 10 minutes. I mean, will they wait until the 5 or 4 minute mark to really start pushing bodies forward? Or, hey, this is a, lose, go home situation. We're not going to mess around. We'd rather lose 3-1 than 2-1. That shows at least we gave it a shot, right? So, curious to see how aggressive Rock Springs will be for the final 10 minutes, and when will that panic button urgency really kick in?
10 minutes go on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 2-1 Evanston on a winner goes to state, loser goes home till next year matchup. Micah Lichty, the captain, will kick it away for Evanston. Goes out to Curtis Richens, and he'll kick it deep, looking for Garfius on the far wing, and he finds him. Garfius. Actually, that's Perez. My apologies. It's not Logan, as that is kicked free by Burgos, looking for Lichty. And physical play there by Hamilton. And he'll clear it out, looking for Benitez. And stepping up and playing it out is Yuli. Benitez with Godina on defense, and Curtis Richens with a good takeaway, puts it over the line. And with 9:18 to play, it'll be a throw-in for Rock Springs. Mendoza kicked free by Richens, and there's going to be a whistle, and that's going to be a free kick for Rock Springs. It's going to be a direct kick. Evanston faithful not happy with the call.
Well, a huge opportunity right now for Rock Springs. I mean, just outside the goal box, and you've got Sosa lining up here. An opportunity to really be the hero.
Worley directing his wall. It's going to be a 4-man wall. And with 8:32 and counting, it'll be a free kick for Sosa, who got the goal in the first half. Sosa puts this one on target, but it blows wide, and Evanston with the goal kick. Worthy to note, Rock Springs has not scored on Evanston in the second half all season, or later than the first half, as we're not even technically in the second half anymore.
This is the first time these two teams have gone into extra time, but yeah, Rock Springs outside the first 20 minutes against Evanston are scoreless.
So Evanston will hope to keep it that way. Through ball looking for Braden Davies, but kicked up and out of here by Cornea. 7:45 to play. Sosa takes the shot at the top of the box, and it's going to be way out there and off of the far post. Rylan Worley to kick it away for the Red Devils with 7:22. He'll take his time. And it's a short kick to Yuli Sains. And
it'll go over easily. Throw in by Logan, looking for Mario Mendoza. And Sains steps in front of it, but it's going to be Logan who feeds it down the line to Benitez. Godina kicks that one up the line, and now calmed down by Logan. 6:53 to play, under 7. Mendoza to Hernandez, back to Mendoza. Kicked free by Sains, and Hernandez, he dribbles to the top of the box, taken away by the Evanston defense. Jafet Godina feeds that one up, and Logan will do a one-touch pass and a whistle. It's going to be an injury, and for Rock Springs, it's Mario Mendoza, the captain, who is down.
Yeah, clock will stop during this time with 6:32 to go. Hopefully Mendoza maybe just a little shaken up and can walk it off. Strategy-wise, interesting to see here. Rock Springs with 3 guys back right now, taking care of 2 Evanston forwards. You can kind of see everyone just like statues paused right here. You've got 3 Tigers taking care of 2 Red Devils. A little surprised to see them not send an extra man forward towards the box and just leave them on kind of man coverage one-on-one.
If you're Rock Springs, you know you're eventually going to have to send them forward. And Evanston is seeing this as a chance to huddle and talk about what the next 6 minutes and 32 seconds need to have. I think we've got a bit of a cramp for Mario Mendoza as they're stretching him out. So that's good news if that is the case. And Rock Springs is going to do the same thing, huddle and kind of talk it over. But the Evanston Red Devils on a knee, talking about what the next part of this second half will be. As good news for Rock Springs fans, Mendoza does walk off on his own power with some assistance, but on his own power, and that's the most important thing.
Oh, now he's out, yeah, completely on his own power, and I think he just got shaken up a little bit. Hopefully he can come back soon, although now he's being assisted off the field more.
So the free kick to restart play with 6:32.
I think it's going to be a drop kick.
Okay.
And it's going to be a drop kick for Rock Springs, and sportsmanship would tell you just to kick it out for Evanston to take. Let's see.
Explain that. Why, when they're down by 1, why would that?
When an injury, happens, it's a drop kick.
Yeah.
But the sportsmanship thing in soccer is just to kick it away because you shouldn't have had that chance anyway.
And that's going to.
That was an interesting drop kick, though.
Usually almost leveled this thing up, but it is going to be a.
Usually
for Rock Springs.
On the drop kick, they just kick it out of play, out of bounds, so the other team can get it.
Got a ball person standing in front of the clock. 6:12 to play. And this one, corner kick for Rock Springs. It's a line drive in the box, and it's in and out. Shot will go long off of the far post, and with 6 minutes to play, the Red Devils with the goal kick. They'll roll it slowly to Mr. Worley. 5:45 to play and counting as Worley puts his boot into it at 5:41. Goes to Dante Sinche, who called for the ball beforehand, goes along the far wing, and this is queuing up clock for Evanston. More long runs that you get, that's what you need to do if you're the Red Devils. 5:28 remaining in the second half of extra time.
Yeah, just a heads-up play by Sinche. I mean, he gets the ball and just bursts down the sideline. Isn't trying to generate anything. He knows Rock Springs has to eventually close in on him, and out of bounds, throw in, and tick, 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 tick.
Throw in by Sinche. Goes to Perez, who's got 1 goal already. Perez, who had the winning goal, goes to the top, takes a shot from distance right side. Conrad is there to get it. Under 5 to play for the Red Devils here in the second half of extra time. They lead 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Panzer on the far wing. Gets around one defender. No, Tanner Newsom does a great job staying in front of him. And there's going to be a push called on Panzer. Evanston, with 4:40 to play, get a free kick. It'll be Omar Burgos to take it. Good kick by Burgos, goes to Perez. David on the far wing and pushed off the ball. Hamilton is going to get a foul, and it's going to be a direct kick from distance for the Red Devils. 4:06. It'll be under 4 minutes by the time Dante Sinche takes this one, no doubt.
Well, look at this right now. There are three Red Devil players forward on this free kick. You've got Sinche, Lichty, and Perez. Everyone else is back.
Godina takes this one. He tries to curve it into the box, headed out by Hamilton. 3:44 to play. Through ball goes to Yuli. Godina goes to Sinche. Logan kicks it out to Sosa. 3:30 to play. He is double teamed and a little bit too much contact made. It'll be a free kick for Rock Springs. 3:23 to play in the second half of extra time.
Now we're seeing just two Tigers hang back on this free kick. Looks like everyone else is coming forward.
This one into the box, and it's right at Rylan Worley. And with 3:06 to play, Evanston has it back. Burgos sends it down the line on the far side, looking for David Perez, and he's got it. Perez off and running with a chance to maybe go up and put it away. Perez takes the shot. No, he's not going to take the shot. He's at the top of the box. I got a little ahead of myself there. Sinche goes to Perez. 2:45 to play, and a foul. Deep in attacking territory for Evanston. It's going to be a free kick. It'll serve as an extended PK almost, as it is just outside the box. And a yellow card to Hamilton. That's big. He has been great all afternoon. And now the number one defender for Rock Springs has to take a seat with 2:33 to play in the second half of extra time. Evanston leads it 2-1.
And once again, check this out. You got three Red Devils within 10 yards of the box. Everyone else is back.
Evanston knows they've got the lead. They're going to try to hold on.
I think Perez is going to shoot it. If it goes in, great. If not, no worries.
Shot by Perez is to the left side and off of the near post. 2:27 to play in the second half of extra time. Carson Curtis, who has been great today, is going to have to step up a little bit more with Hamilton having to take a seat because of the yellow
Hamilton's
card.
back in already.
Oh, that was...
You waited for the next possible whistle and rejoined his teammates.
Jafet Godina clears that one through. Lichty, I don't know if he was on side, but it's going to be Conrad who takes it away. 1:59 to play. Conrad with the goal kick. Or drop kick, excuse me, bounces past Benitez. Godina gets it and puts it over the line. 1:49 to play. Throwing quickly, Benitez goes to Sosa. Back to Davies. Benitez on the near side, crosses up in the box, takes a shot. Great move by Peyton Cornea to put it over the line. It'll be a corner kick with 92 seconds to play.
Little surprise Rock Springs is not sending
everyone.
Conrad, yeah, you got this box should be full of Tigers. There's less than minute 20 to go.
It's now 1:18. The shot is going to go in the box, but kicked out by Evanston. Not out of danger yet. Hernandez blows the shot wide, and with 1:08, Evanston has a goal kick. Worley's going to take his time with this one, and the Red Devil fans realize that something special might be happening before their eyes. 55 seconds to play. Worley taking his time. He'll put the boot to it with 50 seconds. Goes to Dante Sinche. It's through his legs, and Logan with 45 seconds. Taken away by Godina. He's got it. Jafet just has to clear it out, and he can't get it over the line. Taken away by Logan. Benitez, 35 seconds to play. Benitez on the side, it's over the line, throwing quickly by Rock Springs, trying to find Davies on the corner. He wasn't where he needs to be. Davies kicks it off of Godina and over the line. 23 seconds to play.
Here comes Hudson out of
corner kick for Rock Springs. 16 seconds to play. This crowd is ready to erupt. 12, 11. The kick is up. Bopped up by Worley. The shot is going to go.
He's going! He's going! 5 seconds!
With 5 seconds. No, he's offsides. He's offsides. He's offsides. Evanston with 3 seconds left.
The goal is overturned! Offsides! The clock is at zeros! The pictures speak for themselves. For the first time in program history, the Red Devils are headed to state. And here comes the whole town of Evanston, taking the trip with them. A dramatic ending. He put it in, but the judgment was he was offsides. And if you remember, Matthew, the first time Evanston played Rock Springs, that was a problem. Red Devil fans, get your hotel rooms now, as your team will be playing in state for the first time in program history. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll break down more of this one on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on MyLocalRadio.com. Your final, Evanston 2, Rock Springs 1 in extra time.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
2 roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when 2 roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 2-1, and Evanston makes their first trip to the state tournament in program history. That's why there was so much excitement, so much release in that celebration. We're going to go ahead and call it a stream really quick, as we need to set up for our next stream featuring Star Valley and
the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap?
Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. And your final score in extra time. Let's update this. It is 2 for Evanston, 1 for Rock Springs, and Evanston will be going to Cheyenne for the first time in program history. It got started with Evanston having multiple opportunities, but they couldn't cash them in. But you know who could? Sophomore sensation Josh Sosa, only about 7 minutes in to the first half, if my math is correctly, and they would hold that lead until 10 minutes left in the second half. Curtis Richens would deposit one, and then we go to extra time. And with 4:19 left in the first half of extra time, David Perez puts it in the net, and it's a 2-1 lead with mere seconds left in the game. It is a corner kick for Rock Springs. It goes into the box. They thought they put it in, but the goal was ruled to be offsides. and Evanston wins the game and will go to state for the first time in program history. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meet. A big thank you to our sponsors and to our headline sponsors. We have DebKnowsInsurance.com. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com and Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. Thank you so much. I'm Elon Off. That's Matthew Peterson. We will have Natrona County and Star Valley in a moment. Final score, Evanston 2, Rock Springs 1. On a First Make of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on MyLocalRadio.com.